welcome to MOZASMR. So, you're here to get a facial. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Of course, we always have some cucumber, lemon, and mint water. So, I will pour you a glass. Does that sound nice? It should be very cool and refreshing and revitalizing. So we'll do that first and then we'll get going. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable while I do that. Alright. So again, it's just cucumber and lemon and mint. And I'll set that beside you. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's get going. So, I'm going to just start with some vitamin E. Just some vitamin E oil. Alright, we'll just put this on your face. It's very, very good for fine lines and wrinkles, and it helps soften dry, rough skin. So I'll put a little bit on my hand there. Warm it up so it's not so cold. You actually look like you have really nice skin already. Okay. I'm going to let that soak in for a minute, okay? And then we're going to actually do a little dermabrasion. With this, it just kind of takes off all the dead skin and some of the, fine hairs on your skin, on your face. So we'll do that. Let that soak in for a minute. Get that taken care of, and then we'll proceed, okay? I've got a couple things I'm going to be putting on you, and it's just going to make you feel so much better and more energy. Okay, how's that water? It's nice, isn't it? It's one of my favorite parts about coming to work here. I've had jobs before where you just feel so dehydrated by the end of the day because you're too busy or you're not paying attention to the water, or there's hard to access water. There's some silly rules about not having water in your workplace, but by the end of the day I got home and I just felt so dehydrated in my skin. You could really tell that I was dehydrated. So it's really nice to work at a place where not only is it available and convenient, but it's encouraged for all of us to stay hydrated. So, just a perk. Alright, let's get this going. So, this is sharp, but it's not going to cut you, okay? We just pull the skin out, 45-degree angle, make it a little taut, and you'll be surprised to see the amount of, I don't want to say debris, but gunk that's in your skin, on your skin. Okay, so we'll do that, and then I'll be ready for everything else I'm going to put on it. Alright, here we go. So let me know if I hurt you. I know, it kind of feels funny, doesn't it? Like little sandpaper or like a cat's tongue. It kind of feels that way to me. What do you think it feels like? Oh, really? I've never had anybody say that before. But I guess I can see it. Okay, your chin. This is just gonna be really nice. Your skin is gonna feel so smooth after this. Even just this. It's something that I really believe in. You'd be surprised at how much, the city and your makeup and everything just kind of gets coated on your skin. And this is just a really nice tool to get that pulling your skin tight. That layer of gunk off of you. Okay, your temple. Okay, and your forehead. Yeah, I just believe in this so much. I do like working here, yeah. Like I said, just the water part alone. But it is nice, you sort of have freedom a little bit. And if you don't have any clients that day, you can just decide, okay, my day's not going to be that busy, I'll just take the rest of it off. So there's some flexibility, which is really nice. And I also just really like the difference that I feel like I'm making. I know it's such a perhaps superficial thing, but I really love it. Working with teenagers especially, because your hormones are definitely, just making sure I'm finishing this, getting every spot. But when you're growing up and then you have your hormones that kind of mess up with your skin and your body's changing and there's so much pressure to look a certain way, and just having healthy skin, I think, just makes your confidence so much better. I actually getting your nose right here. I had really bad skin my whole life, really horrible skin, and that's all done. You want to feel your face? It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, and we're just getting started, so I got quite a few more things to do. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying was, as a teenager, I had really bad skin, and I just felt like I couldn't look anybody in the eye, and I kept my head down a lot, and it's really not a comfortable thing. It really impacts your self-esteem. Oh, right, yeah, with social media these days, I'm so glad I grew up when I did. But anyhow, so I like working with them as much as I can to kind of get their skin looking good so that they don't have all that extra drama of having bad skin on top of everything else they're dealing with. So I do feel like I'm making a difference in this career choice. Alright, so I always pronounce this wrong. I used to call Jojoba. It's Jojoba, I think. Oil. So you just need about 2 to 3 drops. And I can write all this out. can write all this out for you if you want to add this to your skincare routine in the future. Okay, so we'll do that next. Okay, warming up. Get your nose, other side, your cheeks, I'm not trying to tickle you, sorry. And your chin. Good. Alright. Just seeing if I missed any spots. You can kind of tell it has like a glow to it, but I think I did okay. There we go. It has a sheen. Okay. That looks good. And I like to give it a minute to kind of soak in before we do the next one, so I'll just have some of your water. We'll get the next step kind of going. So yeah, like I was saying, it just is a really nice career choice for me, being able to work with the teenagers and making sure that they have the confidence that they need to get through what was, for me at least, brutal. You know, high school especially was just kind of difficult. Okay. And I just feel like everybody leaves here feeling better, you know, and it's nice to see that. Nice to be in a career where you feel like people actually enjoy coming to see you and feel better when they leave. So I think it's important making them feel the best that they can about themselves. I really value that. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is some rosehip oil. Alright, I'll read you. So you can use it on your hair or your scalp, your skin, and your nails. It just says that it restores, if you're using it on your hair and your scalp, it restores natural shine to perm, color, or dull looking hair. And you leave on for 30 minutes and then rinse, but we're not going to do that today. So the skin and body and nails, it just adds extra moisture, and it can soften and smooth dry skin, and it has a nice glow to it, I think. It's tinted. Let me show you. Tinted yellow, kind of like the other one, but unlike the other one, it kind of leaves some of that tint on your skin. So for me, my complexion, I put it on and it almost feels like I've been in a tanning bed or something. It has just one layer of tanning, I suppose. I mean, obviously it's artificial and much, much better for your skin. In fact, if you go tanning, don't. The most important thing you can do for your skin, other than hydration, is sunscreen. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Okay? So, we'll add this. Yeah, you want to avoid wrinkles. Getting that sunscreen on every single day is going to help. No smoking, of course, too. So don't smoke. And sunscreen and hydration. You know that you don't need any sort of fancy products, although we have quite a lineup. But really, just a nice sunscreen is going to help every day. Doesn't matter if it's cloudy out. Okay? Alright. Okay, so here we go. Some people actually mix. See how it's kind of turning? It's hard to tell. Some people mix those three into their own personal serum, which I actually do at my house too. So that's the three that I normally use. I always put on my, let's get your nose. I always put on my sunscreen, but I also use that serum almost daily. I have a Retinol Cream. I'll actually show it to you. I have it right here. That I also put on before I go to bed every night. That upper lip is ticklish for you. Sorry. Okay, get your chin. Other side. Okay. Alright. Give that a second to soak in a little bit too. And then we'll give your mask. So this is what I use, Retinol Cream, and it's got the hyaluronic acid on there. And I just like this one because it doesn't feel too heavy. Just put it on right before I go to bed. It's one of the last things I do before I go to bed. Let it soak in overnight. And then of course wash it off the next morning. Put your sunscreen on. And then I have the serum as well that I put on. Okay, so we're going to do a cucumber mask today. Alright. Any questions? Okay. So, what I like to do is I put it on the applicator and then I'll brush it on with this. Alright? So it's just a nice clear gel. Do you smell it? You are going to smell so good when you leave here. And of course your skin is going to be amazing. I think you are going to feel like a new person. Just my opinion. And when that sets, it is going to make your face feel a little stiff. That's normal. Nothing to be weird about. It makes you tingly. Yeah. It kind of does, doesn't it? And really, I guess I should warn people about that. It does sort of make it feel a little tingly. Guess that's how you know it's starting to work. Looking good. It's very cooling and refreshing. Cucumber is just so good for you. In and out. Almost done. Then I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna just go grab some steamed towels. That way we can take it off after it's sat for 5 minutes, okay? That looks really good. You really do have beautiful skin already, but taking care of it and coming to see me, it does help, doesn't it? Self-care is so important. You can't take care of anyone else if you're not taking care of yourself first. Okay, that looks great. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. And you just close your eyes and relax. And I'll be back in 5 minutes with those towels. Okay? Okay. Okay, that's looking really good. Yeah, your face is going to be a little stiff, but here we go. Take that off. What do you think so far about your first facial? It's nice, isn't it? It's just, I think, nice to do something for yourself. You know? Just, oh wait, close your eyes. Good. Other side. Alright. Yeah, I think it's just nice. Like I was saying before, self-care is so important. Okay. Other side. Chin. Okay. Alright, looking good. And it's nice because it's a hot towel. Feels wonderful. Alright, so just 2 more things. I'm going to put on some sunscreen after I've been preaching so much about it. So this is the one that I use. Just simple 30 SPF, nothing too crazy. And it smells really good. It smells kind of like a beach. It's nice, huh? I like it. So you just need 1 little tiny drop on there, because that's gonna be plenty. Trust me, it's gonna be plenty. Okay. That spot, you're so ticklish at. That's so funny. Okay, alright. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna put some Satin lotion for your hands, just because they matter too. Even though this is a facial, it's important to take care of your hands too. Okay. And of course, this one smells good too. I feel like most products we have smell really good. Okay, give me your hand. You have really nice hands too. I recently found out I'm allergic to gloves, so I'm trying to find another hand. A pair of gloves that doesn't make me break out. Okay, alright. Alright, you look like you're glowing. How do you feel? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, well then, thank you so much for coming to visit me at MOZASMR Spa. I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you.